YouTube. I hope all are doing well. I apologize if I look like a mess. My allergies are driving me absolutely nuts. So if you see me like wiping my eyes right now, that's why. So this video is all about working with black tourmaline. So I have spent the last 2 months or so working with black tourmaline, except for this month. Reason being is because black tourmaline was one of those crystals that I had, but I was not 100% aware of all of its properties. So much so that, as I mentioned in the blog post as well, and please check it out because I do get into more detail, I knew basic things. Like, it was good for protection, it was good for, that type of situation. Protection mostly is what I knew it for. That people used it for protection spells and rituals and various other things. However, in spending time, I deliberately did not work with it in a way where I knew a lot of information. Not because I didn't want to, but because I wanted to spend time with it, get to know its energy, meditate with it, carry it with me. I carried it with me everywhere. And I noticed that I was more focused. I noticed that my anxiety was less. I noticed that I had less issues with emotional issues. Not that I didn't have those issues, but they seemed a bit less cumbersome or just a problem. So I did a lot of research after the fact, and I found that black tourmaline can be used for that aspect, helping with panic attacks, helping with depression, helping with anxiety. Not a replacement for therapy, obviously, but it can help when you're doing other steps. So I would meditate with this crystal every week. I would meditate with this crystal whenever I had the chance as well. I would carry it with me. I would spend time with it. I would add it to my crystal workings with spells. I would add it to just anything I would do in my craft. And I was floored by the results. I really recommend black tourmaline for various aspects, not just protection, not just all of that. It is definitely good for protection, but helping with emotion issues, helping with easing anxiety, helping to balance you in a way that's specific to black tourmaline. I learned a lot about its physical properties as well, so I highly recommend you check out black tourmaline as a crystal. And you can do all of these things, like I said, with herbs, with candles, learning how to work with herbs, each individual herb, each individual plant, rocks in your backyard, spending time with them, learning how they work with your energy, meditating with them or not, or taking them with you on spaces, helping, learning what that specific herb, crystal, or other ingredient works and how it works with your energy is super important. In addition to the research, me doing basic research helped me learn a little bit, but I found that just spending that time and having that experience of not knowing really cemented my connection to that crystal and also helped me understand how it would work in my practice and with me personally, in addition to learning more general things later on how black tourmaline can be used. I just recommend that if you are going to work with crystals and you are going to work with water and crystals, that you do the research of that. Make sure that it can be put in water and be around water or the sun or different types of energy, because you don't want to make a mistake with that crystal. I personally would say, if you want to learn about a crystal, the best way to learn is to experience it, to learn how it works, to learn what its own energy is and what it can help you learn in your life and how you can apply it to life in the everyday world and not just in the magical sense, to keep that balance. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and I highly recommend you check out the resources linked in the description below and the blog post. So looking forward to the next video. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Speak to y'all soon.